Testing, yo, what's good with y'all boys? Um, I keep doing that shit, just to piss y'all off. What's good, y'all? Back with another little banger trade. No, it's a banger trade, but I honestly, bro, when it comes to like the way I trade, bro, it's hard to really sometimes see like what you want fully. Cause my take profit was really down here, and I was trying to go to sleep on this, and I still don't be fully confident thinking like these levels is gonna get hit like that. But especially when it starts making a nice move back up, it's like, oh shit, you feel me? We may be going back up. You feel me? We might be going back up. But welcome to another video though on some serious shit. I just want to show you guys a trade I hit in Asia. So I'm pretty much done trading for the week. I have gotten some really good setups in the past few weeks, past few days, and I've been pretty satisfied with them. And I think a lot of y'all traders should do that. Learn when to stop. You know what I'm saying? For really the week, like if you caught you like really good three good setups for the week, you don't have to keep trading. Like I think that's one thing I kind of live by is that trading, trade with comfortability, right? You don't have to trade every freaking day. Like that ass, you don't. Sometimes, bro, ain't nothing wrong with catching even just two trades, for the week, right? Sometimes ain't nothing wrong with that. I just feel like people just like, oh, trade 5 times a day, and anybody can do that. I'm gonna do it, but mentally, like that's hard because so there's so many mistakes that you could just make just doing it every day. I feel like I could trade every day by guessing all the moves I can, but I like to trade really Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I think those days give the best setups and the best moves. But then, yeah, I think they give the best setups, and you get the big I think 103-point moves tend to happen on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursdays. But before I really get into all that, I just want to kind of go over this trade a little bit. So, noticing, right, and basically the previous day, right, we're bearish. We end up flipping bearish after taking. Let me go back and look at it real quick, y'all. We end up flipping bearish after taking Tuesday's highs, and wanted to continue bearish after seeing, right, we take these Tuesday highs, very strong displacement here, right? These two candles like very strongly displaced down. We have a market structure shift. This never got retested, but it's okay. This one didn't get any either. It was just simple change in state delivery, inverse for value gap. It was just no market structure shift, and that tends to be what I like to look for a lot of times. But if it's not, it's okay. To me, those are just the best things to look for. Is that displacement leg specifically, because you want to see if we do want to go in that area and start rejecting. So that was one big key thing, right? There was, and you know what's crazy? Now that I look at it, I just realized there was a 4-hour fair value gap. I never realized that, which honestly kind of don't matter because even with that happening, I still got the inverse I was looking for. Technically, my trade really should have been right there. That's actually really wild. I didn't realize that, y'all. I'm just now noticing that it was a 4-hour fair value gap. There was really no SMTs. Looking at the dollar, I was looking at the dollar heavy and noticing that they was very bullish in their Asia session, so it led me to wanting to be very bearish. This was like the bullish run I was doing, right? I wanted to see the dollar come to this strong liquidity and come to this strong liquidity, and we skyrocketed up. The London session made its moves by sweeping 230 lows, and we placed high a day at 430 for the dollar. So I was really dollar focused a lot, seeing where the dollar could really take this, and these were the levels I would want to see a dollar hit. When it came to this trade, I literally exited, I think, when we moved right back up past this, because I was like, oh, okay, there's a fair value gap here. I'm gonna exit right here. This is a very good exit. It's a nice little 3-hour trade. Not really realizing I was supposed to align with the 15-minute, but you know what? It's okay. It happens. This one down here, I took paper trading. I have been genuinely just trying to test this out. The way I trade, I trade a little differently now. So I was just really was testing out a lot of stuff and caught this long. I was done on the week, and I wouldn't have really taken this trade because I didn't want to low risk it because I up my risk now, so I didn't want to consistency rule. You know what I'm saying? Didn't want to really go past that, and I already realized I'm probably gonna go past it. I made $700 and I think $57 on that trade. And so that was this was a really good trade, nice run. I was going to enter off this inverse, but I wanted to see if price was going to move back down here. And when I started seeing the aggression that was making to the aggression it was coming down here, showing how much like we were showing some really good rejection here. That's the kind of made me take the trade. There was no higher time frame S&T. I personally, my mindset was Asia is going to continue this bearish run. We're just moving price up. And as you see, we also too have a market maker sell model, right? We got the first, second leg distribution levels to the first, and then the second leg distribution. After the reaccumulation, I would say it was here and move down, right? We sweep this high, break here. We had to go above the breaker, but to the inefficiency and deep discount, and then price drops down even lower, right? This is a very nice market maker sell model. I have been catching these a lot more. I will say I feel like I've been really catching some really good market maker sell models recently and buy models. This is, to me, this one over here was a really good market maker buy model for the morning session. And what made me go for this one, if I remember, yeah, so it was hourly inefficiency put in here. And usually, I think because it's New York is the only pair that I will do this in. But when it comes to New York, right, depending on how I'm like looking for my trade to hit and where I want my trade to go, how I treat New York is simply just reaction based. So I technically want to see how New York is just reacting when certain things happen and what's going to happen after, right? So if we go into this inefficiency, are we going to make an aggressive move back up? And one thing about it is, right, you want to see the aggression that builds up in these kind of moves, right? If we drop down here, I want to see us pump back up here immediately. And that's what we do, right? We invalidate this gap. We can't really say that's a market structure shift, but we traded back here to this fair value gap here. We traded back to this inefficiency put in here. And I entered it literally as soon as we traded back into it. Hold on, y'all. All right, sorry about that. So yeah, so we came back to this fair value gap, and to me, I think this was good because sweep we had here, and we broke the structure up here, right at this order block, and created a order block here. This was a small, just this was a small. I'm sorry, my bad. We had the market structure shift put in here. Small breakaway, and I didn't want to see price come back really to this order block here. I call it this little continuation order block. I call them when price just keeps breaking the structure after even this gets put in the sell candle. I wanted my stop loss to be there because I didn't feel like price should come back here. We would made our way to negative 2.5, and then we ended up coming to the 8 a.m. high that I was looking to capture. And that was kind of my model for a day. I was really wanting to come back to this -4 with the way. Damn, I almost said something. But the way the dollar was moving though, for the AM session, it was really dropping, and so I was really bullish in the NQ morning, in the morning for NQ, seeing how this pair moving. Really was trying to get up here, and at first I had to take profit here, but then again I was very satisfied. I mean, it's just paper trading, so I didn't really want to take it too serious, so I ended up leaving the trade off right here. But yes, so those were my trades I hit for the day. Very good trade day. I think this trade honestly opened up opportunities for the bearish and bull side, if you called it. If not, it's okay. It definitely granted some opportunities today. So yes, this is my Asia setup. This is probably my favorite market maker setup I've ever caught. This is like super clean. But yeah, hope y'all have a good day. I'm trying not to make these videos too long. I just want to get straight to the point with them and just let y'all know what it is. And yeah, man, we'll go from there. We'll drop more videos in the future. We'll drop some more educational content in the future. And yeah, have a good one. Take it easy. Make sure you like and subscribe. Don't be no pussies. And yeah, see y'all.